Hello everyone. In this video, we will explain how to define users in Sejour step by step. If you are ready, let's get started. The user definition screen is where you specify username, password, and authorization for the people who will use the system. Under the definitions menu, click users. Let's start with creating a new user. To define a new user, click the new button. You must fill in the code and the name. The code is very important. Please be careful with the code area. Do not use any punctuations or letters except English letters. All other files are optional. If needed, you can enter additional information about the user. Let's move to reservation form items area. If the user wants to add notes under the reservation form, they can write them in the reservation form items file. You can also assign a department here. By doing this, the authorities of the related department will be copied to the user accordingly. Once you are done with the user definition, you can click the Save button. If you want to edit a user information or update them, click the Change button, or you can double click on it. The system will open the same screen here. Now you can update the user information and then save it. If you created a user by mistake, or if you want to delete a user, you can delete it using the delete button. However, if you want to make a user inactive, let's say you don't want the user log into the system anymore, you don't have to delete it. Instead, remove the active checkmark to make the user passive. This way, the user remains in the system but cannot log in. The next step is authorities. The Authorities section determines which areas the user can access or control. To authorize or unauthorize an area, double-click on it or use the space key. To give full access, click the Full Authorized button, and if you want to delete all authorizations of the user, you can use this button. If you want to authorize all subsections under Operation menu at once, right-click and select Authorize Sub-Authority instead of clicking one by one. With this button, you can copy the permissions of an existing user to a newly created user. Simply enter the code of the user whose authorities you want to copy. The system will copy the user Serra's authorities to the Cardelen user. Copy to department. This option allows you to assign the same authorities to all users in the same department. Once you are done with the authorization table, click Save and you can close the window. Let's check the password settings. You can assign a password to the user. Simply enter the password here and rewrite the password. Password validity date. If the user is a temporary employee, you can define a validity period for their password. This means after the specified date, the user will not be able to log into the system. If you want to allow unlimited access, simply leave this file empty. Let's move to the region authorization. You can limit which regions a user can access. Click New to add a region or press F2 to view all defined regions in the system. Once a region is assigned, the user cannot access other regions' data. Operator authorization. You can also restrict the user by giving a specific operator. Again, click New to select an operator or press F2 to see all defined operators. The user will only access the operators assigned to them. Hotel group authorities. Users can only access the hotel groups they are authorized for. Use New button to select from the defined hotel groups. Tour group authorizations. Similarly, users can only access authorized tour groups. You can also follow the same steps here. Last part, authorization list. From the authorization list, you can list all permissions of a selected user. Select the user and click List to see all authorizations. If needed, you can export this list to Excel. This is how you define users and manage authorizations in Sejour. If you have any question, please leave a comment down below. See you in the next video. Bye!